Christian Horner was caught lying. Aston Martin's upgrade negatively impacted their car, and Mercedes admitted a mistake in their approach to car upgrades. This is Formula One news, and we are starting. Mercedes admitted that trying to find a quick fix to return to the top was a mistake. From the start of the season, the German manufacturer faced a series of problems that plagued their car and attempted to resolve them by finding the right setup, seeing potential for immediate improvements. However, after a series of tests and unsuccessful Grand Prix races, Mercedes changed their approach and acknowledged that they currently need a systematic upgrade of the car and performance improvements. The new upgrade is planned for the Canadian Grand Prix, but there is a possibility it could be brought to Monaco if the parts are ready earlier. This will be one of a series of upgrades, which currently looks promising as the team seems to have found the right direction, and the updates introduced in Miami and Imola are working as expected. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff believes this is the result of the team recognizing that there is no one-step solution to change their pace. Instead, they have shifted to a more consistent progress approach. I think what we are seeing in the car now is that those incremental gains that we are bringing, rather than a miracle update, are getting the car in a better balance window and making the car just have more performance. It is these things where you gain a tenth or a tenth and a half, and at the same time the other teams are making progress. So we are on a trajectory where we are making the car better. We can see that. It is never like a share price that goes up, it will go up like this. As long as the direction is correct, I feel more confident now. Aston Martin's upgrade made the car harder to handle. This conclusion was made by the team after a relatively unsuccessful Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Alonso's weekend was disrupted by a crash in practice, which left his car barely repaired in time for qualifying, where he also struggled and ended up in the 18th position. Stroll didn't fare much better, qualifying 13th. According to team principal Mike Crack, Alonso's off-track excursions indicate that his AMR 24 is currently difficult to handle, despite being slightly faster after the upgrade. In Imola, when you start from where we started, it's difficult. We come away with 2 points. I think it was quite a good outcome. It shows that the car is still capable of doing things. But we have also seen that it is difficult to drive. We had a couple of offs over the weekend. The one from yesterday was actually impacting us the most, because we were really on the back foot from that point onwards. We wanted to learn more. That's why we elected to start from the pit lane and make a change on the car to see if we can make it easier. We wanted to do better from what we have done, but it was also compromised a little bit by the events of yesterday. Mercedes dismissed Christian Horner's claim that Red Bull powertrains poached over 200 employees from Mercedes HPP. During the Miami Grand Prix, Horner responded to speculation from Mercedes and McLaren that Red Bull would be weakened by Adrian Newey's departure and stated the number of employees their competitors had lost. I don't know how many people we or RB have employed from McLaren this year. Mercedes, we have taken 220 people out of HPP into Red Bull powertrains. So when we are talking about losing people, I would be a bit more worried about the 220 than maybe 1 or 2 CVs. Mercedes responded to these statements and firmly denied such numbers. Team principal Toto Wolff stated that the actual number is only a tenth of that. You have got to work on the maths. 19 engineers. Whatever those numbers are, there are natural fluctuations that come and go, which is completely normal, Wolff said. With regulatory changes looming in 2026, placing a greater emphasis on the hybrid component of the power unit, the job market for engine experts has become extremely competitive as the number of manufacturers has increased from 4 to 6. However, Wolff remains steadfast and asserts that his team of engine specialists is in the best position to continue being the benchmark for others. That's all for today. Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's follow the latest news from Formula One together.